ICP meme coins are going to be one of the biggest opportunities you're going to be able to get during this crypto bull market. There's a ton of room to grow in the ICP ecosystem within meme coins, and with a growing DeFi economy on ICP as well, with a lot of great products coming out, I think we're going to be able to see a surge of liquidity once good DeFi products come out and once the price of ICP goes up as the bull market continues, which will then lead to meme coins getting bid. As we know, meme coins are the hottest sector in crypto, and I personally believe they are going to go nowhere, as in the meme coin sector is always going to be huge in crypto. But now let's talk about 5 projects on ICP that I think, have a lot of potential to do big things this crypto bull cycle. So the first project is Wumbo. So I'm going to be talking about why Wumbo, etc. So Wumbo, take a look at the website right here. It is a SpongeBob meme coin. So as you can see here, it has like a nice, cool, I don't know what you call this kind of style, but it's like a cool style, whatever. And I do know the dev is based. The dev does great artwork, as you can see. Does a lot of cool stuff. They have good memes and stuff, but they also have a great community. So I think what really separates Wumbo and a couple of these projects from all the other projects in the ecosystem, that these guys have a real strong community, and also they have a lot of people from another project in their community that I'm going to be talking about in a little bit as well, which is also very bullish. Wumbo ran from a $100,000 market cap to a $1.7 million market cap, and now it's sitting around a $500,000 market cap. So it's still relatively very, very small. And I've been talking about Wumbo for pretty much since the beginning of it. I said at 100K, I think it's going to do good. Then it ran to 1.7 mil, and now it's back at 500K. But I think this one's a good one. There's a very strong community behind it. There's good memes. The founder, a lot of people really like the founder. Shout out SV. I think he's really, really great. Strong pick. But obviously, yeah. Now let's talk about the next coin. So the next coin is Damic Williams. So Damic Williams is a meme coin based on the founder of ICP, Damic Williams. So Damic's performed pretty well. It ran from recently there was a big meme coin boom that happened a couple weeks ago, and it ran from about a $100,000 market cap to I think $600,000, $500,000, or maybe it was less. It ran from like 80,000 market cap to like 500,000 market cap, something like that. But it had a really, really nice run, and there is a strong, strong community here. And I'm going to be kind of talking about the liquidity flow between these meme coins in a second, after I talk about a couple more projects, towards the end of the video. But I think this is a strong project. Once again, super, super small. But the team has performed. They've done a great job with the memes. They're consistently producing content. When it comes to these, meme coins and ICP, I think they're so small where literally if the dev doesn't rug and it's not the shittiest operations going on, then they're probably going to win pretty big, especially when you're getting in something this small. I think Damic Williams is going to be a winner. At the end of the day, meme coins are kind of play on attention in some ways. That's part of the bullish case for Damic, is the fact that Damic Williams, the founder of ICP, is the founder of ICP. So he's going to get a lot of attention. And he's just done a great job making memes and stuff. And I think this one's going to be a strong pick for the future. And obviously everything I'm saying right here is like my kind of bull market thesis. This is not what I think is going to happen next week, month, or even 3 months. I think this is like my strong picks for the bull market. All right, so the next one is Windows 98. It's basically the LeBron of the meme coin. So Windows 98 has the biggest market cap by far. It's sitting at around $10 million. And we recently saw it run to $20 million. Now, what's going on, if you notice, if you're really, really in the trenches, this is some real alpha. But basically what's going on is the guys who got in the windows early are basically moving. The liquidity is going from EXE to Wumbo to Damic. That's pretty much what I see happening. Now, Wumbo and Damic, the liquidity flow there is kind of, I would say not as strong, but there is a definite correlation we're seeing with the price of Windows and the price of Wumbo. You're noticing that when the price of Windows is going up, you're going to see a lot of people flowing the money into Wumbo. That's just, a lot of people, that's the rotation of liquidity. That's what's happening. Damic's kind of in that rotation, but it's really between EXE and Wumbo. You're seeing that, rotation of liquidity where people are saying, hey, I got enough profits on Windows. Why don't I toss them at Wumbo? So yeah, it's ticker EXE. Super, super strong team. I'm really close with the team and everything. Shout out Chill Gates. They are and probably they're definitely the strongest team on this list by far. I don't think it's really even close. These guys are super experienced. I interviewed Shill about a couple months ago. And I'm going to be interviewing him again soon. If you guys want to go talk to the founders of the EXE team and their whole team, they're always in my Telegram. If you don't know, I run the most active Telegram in ICP by far. And the founder of Windows 98, Shill Gates, is an active member there, so you can always go talk to him. Super cool guy, super strong team. They've won in other chains before last cycle, so these guys know what they're doing. Very strong bet. I think Windows 98 goes to 9 figures this cycle. It's already hit 20 million. Strongest pick, in my opinion. If you want to go for the most conservative play, I would say Windows 98 is probably your conservative play. Now let's talk about the next project. The next project is Clown. So Clown has gone through a lot of stuff. We don't need to go into all of it, but basically there was just recently a relaunch of the Clown token. Shout out Joey. Joey is the new project lead of Clown, and he did a fantastic job off the relaunch that happened on Tuesday, so like 5 days ago or whatever. It 2x, so it went from a $100,000 market cap to a $200,000 market cap. And the reason for the relaunch was basically there was a lot of controversy around leadership and also the burn. There was a change of leadership, and there was also there was a burn, not necessarily a problem, but there was controversy around how big the burn was and would this be sustainable long term. So the community kind of came together and said, hey, we're going to do it's early enough where you can do a relaunch. And now the burn is a lot smaller, so it will be more sustainable long term. And also, I'm really enjoying. I think this is a super. I think this project has a strong narrative and a much stronger team than I had before. It's gone through a lot. Clown's had a lot of ups and downs, but I'm very hopeful for the future. Obviously, it's a play on the Insane Clown Posse meme. When you type in ICP to Google, it comes out with the Insane Clown Posse. Same thing with Twitter. If you go on Twitter and you put in the GIFs, the Insane Clown Posse steps up. I think this is and now with Joey leading the charge, and there's a couple other people helping out. Sergi's helping out. Whitelist is helping out. These guys are really strong players. They have a strong team now. I think Clown's going to do super good. I think people are hating on it, and I think Clown's going to do big things. I think it's an easy. Obviously, I will say it's more on the risk curve than something like Windows 98, but it's definitely something I would probably have some exposure to. A little bit, just have a little. Maybe the schizos are right. You know what I'm saying? So, strong team. I like the new logo change. I think we're heading in the right direction with Clown. Good stuff. Now, let's talk about the last coin. So, this is where things might get a little controversial. Okay? Now, don't attack me after I say all what I'm about to say. But the last project we're talking about is Ghost. So Ghost was the first meme coin on ICP. Now, in my personal opinion, they just changed up how they did their Twitter. And I'm just going to be completely real. I'm not trying to FUD anyone's bags. I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm not trying to be mean. But the team has done a poor job. A very poor job. And I'm going to be talking about why. And I'm going to be telling them, if you're watching this, if you're a Ghost baggy, or maybe you're the team or whatever, I'm going to be telling you what you guys are doing wrong and how you can fix it. Now, I will say off the bat, before I made this video, they recently put out a post with their new intern, which is good. So the problem I think Ghost has had, so Ghost was the first big meme coin, it was the first meme coin on ICP, and during the first kick that we saw in December and January, it actually did very good. It was ahead of EXE, but now we've seen EXE, Windows 98 completely, I'm going to be honest, just slaughter them. It's not even close, and I'll be honest, I don't think Ghost is ever going to flip EXE ever again. I just don't see that happening. But they can still be a good contender. That's the thing. I still think Ghost, although projects like Wumbo, Damic, and Clown may in the future could end up flipping it, and honestly, I think a couple of them more will probably end up flipping Ghost. There's still, a strong community. It's still at a $3 million market cap right now. Now, what's going on with Ghost? So we recently saw a big boom in the meme coin ecosystem, and Ghost did not catch the bid. I'm just going to be completely honest. We saw EXE run to $20 million market cap. We saw Wumbo go from, 100K to 1.7 mil. We saw Damic run. We saw literally every coin pumped except Ghost. Now, the one thing is that the fact is the market cap's at a $3 million market cap, and you could say, well, it didn't move because the market cap's bigger. But that's a load of shit. I mean, we saw EXE move. And we saw every single meme coin move but Ghost. So what is going on and what happened to cause this? So the first mistake the team made, in my personal opinion, once again, baggies, please, guys, I'm giving you my honest opinion. The first mistake they made, which was a huge mistake, and it wasn't completely the team's fault. Part of it was also kind of their community. They got listed on a tier 3 exchange. So they got listed on some small cryptocurrency exchange. And I'm going to tell you why that is really fucking pointless. And it's also a waste of money. So basically, Ghost is technically a DAO. And the DAO decided to take a part of their treasury funds to get them listed on a cryptocurrency exchange, a centralized exchange. Now, for some reason, not for some reason, this is really just a lack of knowledge, honestly. People think that getting listed on a exchange is super bullish. Well, not all exchanges are created equally. A lot of these smaller tier 3 exchanges, like the one they got listed on, MemeSzn, what is the other one called? I don't know. They're so small. The tier 1, so this is how the, exchange tiers go. Tier 1 would be like Binance, Coinbase, Kraken. Tier 2 would be like Bybit, just like around Bybit's level. I would say Bybit's like a solid tier 2, almost tier 1. And tier 3 is like MemeSzn. I think the one they got listed on was iBank, and a couple other ones. With MemeSzn and iBank and all these guys, they will take your money. To get listed on Coinbase, Binance, or even Bybit, you have to have a certain amount of volume. You can't just pay to get on there. For something like KuCoin, what is it called? MemeSzn and iBank, I think iBank's the one they got listed on. You can just pay to get on there. You don't need a certain amount of volume. The thing is, Ghost on their decentralized exchange of ICP, the most popular one, ICP Swap, is not even getting enough volume. So if you're not already getting enough volume on the exchange where everyone's trading in the ecosystem, why would you go and list on a centralized exchange that, first of all, nobody uses a centralized exchange? Second of all, there was never really any demand for your token in the first place, and not enough demand in the first place to even make that kind of move. And third, the way the process works with these exchanges, a lot of them, I don't know for sure, I don't know the details of the deal they had, but most of the time the way it works is you have to pay the exchange a fee, and on top of that, a portion of the supply of your token. And you know what the exchanges do with that is they dump it. They dump the token every single time. This is especially with these tier 3s. Obviously, if you get listed on Coinbase, Binance, etc., that's a whole different story. But with these tier 3s, they're taking it and they're dumping it. Now, I don't know if that's actually, so I would say first off the bat, their marketing wasn't too great, but they pivoted their marketing, which is good. Second, use of funds, paying a tier 3 exchange, don't even do it. There is really no point of going to a centralized exchange unless you're going to a Bybit or above. That's it. I would never take a coin and list it on MemeSzn, or there's just no point. If you have real demand, people will go to the DEX. Like example, Windows 98 is the most traded coin in all of ICP right now. They're not listed on any centralized exchange. And really, there's no reason they should go to a SEX unless if it's a tier 1 or not. So that's what I'll say for Ghost. And of course, I think the team will probably learn from this, and their community will probably learn from this as well, because as people were saying, is it's bullish that they're getting listed on a centralized exchange. That's actually super bearish, like super fucking bearish. This is like, I'm not gonna say it's 101, but if you've been in the industry, you know that getting listed on a tier 3 exchange is not bullish at all. It's not. It's normally a top signal, but it's not really a top signal. It usually just leads to a lot of dumping, and these people, nobody uses these tier 3 exchanges, literally nobody. That's my comments. The good news for the Ghost team is that, once again, they still have a $3 million market cap. They still have a lot of baggies who may be mad and comment on this video and tell me I'm stupid. So they still have momentum, and they did pivot their Twitter recently, and this is actually bullish, okay? Because before this, there were no memes. They were kind of in a weird spot where it's like, are they a meme coin? Are they not a meme coin? What is going on? But I think Ghost can turn it around. It's early enough where they can turn it around. I'm not saying Ghost is going to fucking zero. The reason why I put them in this video is because I still think they can easily, go to $10 million market cap. I think the team is just in a tough spot right now, and they need to stop spending their money on bullshit, basically, and they need to start producing more memes, pretty much. That's just my honest opinion on the whole thing. But overall, all these projects I think have a lot of potential. I like Windows a lot. I like Damic a lot. I like Wumbo a lot. I like Clown a lot. And I think, in general, I think the meme coins in ICP have a ton of potential. I think there's big things to come for all of them. We're going to see what happens. Very, very interesting. But yeah, guys, that's all I got for today's video. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and